How is it that my first dropshipping store completely failed, yet I still went on to generate millions? Well, I'm going to explain how and why. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, back with another video, dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I wanted to explain some really important things on how my first dropshipping store, my first e-commerce store completely failed, completely bombed out, but yet I was able to then go on to generate millions with e-commerce. Because when I look back to what I knew then to what I know now, I realized that I knew absolutely nothing whatsoever. However, I wanted to detail a few key points in this video that are going to help transform your thinking, your business, and ultimately your results. But before we get cracking on with the video, a few big announcements to make. The first one being Ecom Beast 2.0. The course is relaunching this Friday, okay? The 1st of March, the course is reopening. It's going to be at a discounted price only for the first 24 hours. And that's going to have inside of that as well, all of the Google Ads training inside of that as well, because that's all been added. Because in Q4, I was able to generate over 100K on Google Ads alone, and the ad spend was only probably about $7,000. Absolutely crazy, and I will probably bring out a video on that as well. So if you want to be notified when that does go live and don't miss out on that discount, click the link down below. Join the waitlist. That is the only place where you're going to get notified first. Second big announcement, I'm going to be in New York City. Yes, I am coming stateside from the 1st to the 4th of March. Okay, I'm going to be speaking at an event on the 3rd of March, talking about Facebook ads, helping people scale their ads, answering questions, and just generally helping people grow their business. Okay, I will leave a link down below for tickets for that event. I'm going to be vlogging it. There's going to be a few familiar faces at the event as well, so I'm super excited to get out there. So if you are in New York City, you're close by, or you can get to New York City, then hit me up and let's just get it cracking. Third big announcement is we've hit over 20,000 subscribers, so I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who subscribed to the channel, whether you've been with me from, day one, or whether you've literally only just come across my channel. I love absolutely all of you. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm giving away a consulting call to one lucky person. Okay, we're going to do a deep dive into your business. Ask me anything you want about Facebook ads, scaling, absolutely anything. We're going to help you scale your business. So if you want to be in with a chance to win that call, all you've got to do is make sure you subscribed to the channel. Make sure the notification bell is on. Obviously like the video and drop a comment down below, hashtag value bombs, okay, along with the reason why you should win. Plus you can enter as many times as you want, as long as the reasons are always different. Okay, so how is it that my first dropshipping store completely failed, yet I was able to go on, crush big numbers and generate millions with e-commerce? Well, it boils down to a few key factors that I've identified that have helped me massively over the years. Some of these factors may be very relatable to you right now. So if you are struggling or aren't having the success that you're having right now, then I can pretty much guarantee that this video is going to help you out massively. So the first thing is I did not manage my expectations. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, of course, when you come across a new money-making opportunity, your brain just gets totally hyped up and you already start planning, what color Lamborghini you're going to buy and where's your beach house mansion going to be. Now, while it's great to have those as goals, success isn't, of course, as linear as that. And dropshipping was, at the time, kind of seen as something, and still kind of is sometimes seen as something that is easy to do. It's easy to make money. It's the easy method. It's the easy way to make money online. I literally thought that I was going to be able to just build a simple website, find a cat product, and launch and target the word cats, and everyone who sees my ads is going to literally just buy like a madman. So when I was launching my adverts and not getting sales, I started to become frustrated. People around me were making money, people in the groups were making money, but I just couldn't make any money, and it was really starting to frustrate me. It's because I did not manage my expectations. I thought things were going to be easy, and I think people nowadays fall into the trap of thinking, that drop shipping or e-commerce is something that is easy to do, or it's as simple as finding the right product, targeting something, and things just working like that. But that is not the case. It takes a lot of testing and a lot of skills built up over the period of time to then start making sales. So I think if you're watching this video and you're not getting the success that you're getting right now, you should not get frustrated. And a lot of people always think about, they're losing money, but you're not losing money, you're buying data. So the more testing that you do okay, the more testing that you do, the more success that you're going to have. So you really need to learn how to manage your expectations. And I think it was a real big downfall for me when I was just getting started with dropshipping. Now, of course, when my first store didn't work whatsoever, then of course I could have just stopped then. I could have just failed. I could have just gave up and gone back to my 9 to 5. And if that was the case, then of course I wouldn't be putting out this video right about now. But if my first store that I launched completely bombed, lost about $800 on ads and only made about 1 sale, and then I can go on to generate millions, then there's nothing stopping you as well. Now, the second big thing which I've identified, which I did not know absolutely anything about back then to what I know now, is copywriting skills. Copywriting skills makes good marketers, okay? Now, you don't actually have to be a copywriter by trade, but you have to be someone that understands what words and what makes people want to buy. You know, back then I had no idea pretty much what copywriting was. I had no idea how people like to buy with emotion, how people like to make illogical purchases rather than logical purchases. You know, all these sorts of things I did not have a absolute clue about back then. Literally what I was doing was just doing bullet points, you know, bullet points about the features. It's this height, it's this width, it's this, it's that, it looks cute, it looks this, you know, and that was pretty much it. You know, that was the extent of my copywriting skills. And it's over time that you become better as a marketer and learn what people respond to in your niche and what words that people respond to in your niche. And copywriting and marketing skills are absolutely so important when it comes to e-commerce, because everything from your product description, everything from your actual ad copy to the captions on the actual video to email marketing to back-end stuff, copywriting and copy is going to play such a big important factor in your business throughout the whole of the process. Is absolutely unreal. So you have to learn how to become better at copy. One book that I recommend you go out and purchase and read to improve your copywriting skills is Wizard of Ads. Go out, read the book, learn and implement. So you always need to be talking about the benefits of the product and not the features of the product. Now, let me give you a real quick example, because previously this is what all I was doing. So all I used to do is, let's take for example a car, okay? Now, what I'd used to do is just put satellite navigation. That would be a feature as a bullet point. However, now the benefit of a satellite navigation is that you can travel your whole country and never get lost. You can go to anywhere in your country and know that you're pretty much never going to get lost if you've got satellite navigation in your car. So if there's many features of a product, always ask yourself in the back of your head, how does this help the customer? How does this help the customer? How does it save them time? How does it improve their life? How does it make their life easier? Think about the benefits and not the features. Now, another thing that held me back for absolutely ages was not being able to outsource. Outsourcing and building your team is very much a skill in itself. And personally, back then, I kind of wanted to do everything myself. You know, I was making a couple $1,000s a day, probably not even that, $1,000 a day, $500 a day. But every night I was always kind of, doing customer service myself, or, ordering products myself, because I was the best person to do it. You know, I knew how to do things. Only I knew how to fill out the sheets, or only I knew how to do certain things, when that is not the case. Remember, time is money, and spending your time on mundane jobs is not helping you progress your business. So always outsource at the earliest possible moment that you can. Outsource it and then focus your time on the money making skills. So, things like customer service, things like fulfillment, once you're generating revenue, okay, and once you're generating money and profit into your business, outsource them ASAP. You may think that you know how to do things the best, but trust me, other people can do things as well. All you've got to do is just create a SOP, a standard operating procedure, film yourself actually doing it as yourself, and then just outsource it. Hire a VA, they're cheap, and they can do the work themselves. Now, I think this point will affect a lot of new people getting into e-commerce or running paid traffic or doing media buying and stuff like that, is that I did not know how to read the data. I had no idea what I was kind of looking for, what the indicators were, what does this mean? I'm getting this traffic, but no one's, adding to their cart. What does that mean? Or loads of people are clicking on my advert, but no one's adding to their cart. Or I'm getting tons of people adding to their cart and not purchasing. what's going wrong? And for the longest time, I did not effectively know how to read the data and what I should be looking for to help scale the ads that were working and, cutting off the adverts that weren't working. So when it comes to Facebook adverts, your first metrics you're going to be looking at, of course, is your click-through rate, your link click-through rate, to see how effective the advert is that people are seeing. How effective is that? Are people actually clicking on the link? If they're not clicking on the link, then 9 times out of 10, your audience is wrong or your ad creative is just dud. Now, if people are clicking on your advert, but they're not adding to their cart, then something's wrong with your product page, okay? It may be just that your price is too high. You may be able to drop it. Or maybe, of course, that your page load speed is too slow. People are clicking on it and it's taking ages to load. Or maybe it looks scammy. You've got tons of different things popping up here and there. You've got countdown timers and all these sorts of things. Or your product description just isn't, on point. It doesn't make people want to add to cart. So all of these things you have to look at when it comes to reading your data. It's super important to understand where in the funnel things are dropping off. And once you understand how that is, then you become a better marketer. Then you can sell more products because you can identify where the problems are, test, make changes, and ultimately succeed. So spend time learning how to read your data. Really start to look at your link click-through rates. Really start to look at, what your CPMs are, because it's going to be harder to scale. It's going to cost more to scale if your CPMs are high. Seeing how many people, what's your cost per add to cart, how many people are adding to their cart. And of course, then you want to look at, of course, is your conversion rate and all those sorts of things. So really start to learn and take time into learning how to read the data, because it's going to make you become a better marketer. Now, the final reason is probably one of the reasons why I've been able to achieve what I have. And it's that I'm always a student. I always consider myself as a student. Now, some of you guys watching this video who reach out to me and stuff like that may think I'm a, guru or whatever it may be. But trust me, I am still a student. I still enjoy learning stuff every single day. You need to constantly be learning every single day. And I love networking with people who are better than me, who are making more money than me, who are absolutely crushing Facebook ads, who that I can learn from every single day. And this is what you guys need to do as well. Surround yourself with people who are absolutely killing it. Surround yourself with people who are, doing better numbers than you, who are absolutely crushing it, and learn what their strategies are and what they're doing. And then, of course, you can test it out for yourself. There's a really good saying, and it's true to the absolute bone. Now, the people who you interact with, the people who you see on a daily basis, talk with, whether it be online or in person, are your circle. And if you look around and your circle does not inspire you, then you have a cage. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. Be sure to, of course, hit the notification bell as well, so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Remember the giveaway. If you do want to get that consulting call from myself, deep dive into your business on absolutely anything, then all you've got to do is subscribe to the channel. Make sure that the notification bell is on, okay? Make sure you like the video, of course, and of course, drop a comment down below, #ValueBombs, and the reason why you should win. And remember, there is no limit to the amount of times that you can enter, of course, as long as the reason why is different. Ecom Beast 2.0 re-releases this Friday, so if you do want to get inside of that, then make sure you are on the wait list. That is the only way you're going to be able to get hold of the discount. So click the link down below and join the wait list. Plus, if you do want to meet me in person, I'm going to be in New York City on the 3rd, but from the 1st and the 4th as well. So hit me up, let's get it cracking. And of course, I'll leave a link down below for that event. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and make sure you join the free Facebook mastermind group down below as well. We're over 6,000 members now, so make sure you get inside of that. So that is it for this video. I hope you got some value. Take care, and I'll see you later. Yeah.